Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here on Level 10 Gamers. I'm Morbidos, and beside me is, well, my UPS, or the shell of my UPS. If you are familiar with UPSs, you might notice a bit of a problem when I do this. This gaping hole is where the battery tray usually goes, but evidently it's not there. Is it? But fear not, I have the tray right here with the cables, but again, something is missing. Morbidos, where's the batteries at? Well, these units can set you back quite a lot new, so I buy my server hardware or enterprise hardware used off a, well, it's kind of like Craigslist here in Norway. It's called Finn. I picked up this unit for the net sum of, if you come and actually pick it up, you will get it for free, because there's no batteries in it. And at least a couple of years ago, when it was new, I saw this video, or this video, yeah, that one, from Barnacules on how to restore old UPSs and put new batteries in them. And I thought, you know what, that sounds like a good idea, and I purchased this unit. The difference between Norway and America became apparent the second I tried to get batteries for it. I googled some, which led me to nothing. Then I looked around the normal shops around here and I found nothing. And then I googled some more and I found even less. I ended up finding a site that would sell me one of these batteries. I could buy the entire tray for like 2,500 Norwegian krones, so that's about $250, or 250 pounds, or 250 euros. Approximately, with this new human malware thing, there's a bit of a depreciation of the Norwegian crown, but you get the point. I could also purchase the batteries separate for about 500 NOK per, plus shipping from the UK, which would amount to a lot. Probably exactly the same as just buying the entire tray from them. But of course I didn't go for that. I wasn't about to drop that much cash on an old unit that I technically, and I still don't, but I don't know if it works. But by fluke accident, I noticed that my main supplier of hardware in Norway, which is Komplett, actually had like a little tab called UPS, and I clicked it just to see how much a new UPS would set me back. And I noticed again that there was another tab called batteries. I was like, okay, hold on. Maybe they have the battery pack that I was looking for. They didn't have the exact one that I needed, but after some more Googling, I discovered a picture that showed me the front of one of the batteries that sit in the battery pack that you can buy. And it turns out they are 12 volt, 7.2 amp hour batteries, which coincidentally they also had a lot on stock. And they were selling it for about 250 NOK per battery, which is half the price. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to go for that. And I have purchased not one, not two, not three, but 4 Power Walker batteries for this. So I figured let's go ahead and link the batteries.
No, B8 to res. Batteries, batteries. Together. Me was trying to save time.
Let's go ahead and install the batteries in the tray and see if we can get this unit up and running. Let's get the batteries out and have a look at them. As you see, they are not your standard AAA batteries. They are quite beefy. Also worth noticing is that they are supposed to be glued down here. This glue has now been torn and the batteries doesn't come with new ones. So I'm going to install them without any glue under. If I see that there's a problem where they will slide around too much, I'll get some new sticky tape and put below. Nifty little problem. I don't know if the camera can catch it, but there's a little lip that is sticking out of the connector, which, as you see, it doesn't on the other ones. It seems to have been torn out when they removed the battery and should be more pushed in. The connector is also splitting, but I'm not sure if that's intentional or if it's cracked. Don't think it's too big of a deal, to be honest. We just need to get it out here and do a little work on it. That looks about right. Okay, let's put this back on, like so. And now we can get back to the installation of the batteries. There we go, and there we go. No, these batteries aren't going anywhere. We are safe. There is no need to, well, this one can wiggle a bit, but it won't move anywhere once it's inside the UPS. All right, let's slot this into the UPS and see if she works. All right, now this just slots into here and everything should be okay. There should be a little bit of residual power if the unit will start without the actual lead in it. I'm not sure, but let's figure out. Oh my God. Ugh. Yep, I'm not going to be able to move the entire unit without actually removing these first, I think. Get it into the rack. Holy crap. I'm just going to put in one screw just for safety. I do have to remove that to carry the unit into the rack because no, that's not happening without. I'm going to hook up a little thing that I prepared so that we can test to see if it actually works. It doesn't seem to be holding a lot of power, but maybe it's good enough. Let's figure it out. To test this, I have prepared a little thing. I know this isn't going to be pretty, but it's practical. This is a little something that I use for lighting when I do my puzzles. It's ugly as shit, but it does the job. And it runs off a standard power supply. It's basically just two car-rated daytime running light strips that I never got around to using that are connected via Molex somewhere in here. There we go. And yeah, they just work off 12 volts, which is nice. Okay, let's connect this via this, which is basically, I think this connection is called Chuco. It's a male-female Chuco cable, and that's what you run between the UPS and the power supply on the servers that we're going to support with this UPS. Light is on. As soon as I turn the power off, this should, technically, this one should take over and run these lights, at least for a little bit. They are LEDs, so they should be able to run on this without any problem. So let's go ahead and shut the power off. There you go. It instantly clicked over to battery and turned the fan on. And of course now it beeps because, oh, I don't have power. Let's turn this off and get it into the rig. So that's that installed in the rack. And as you may notice, I have a different t-shirt today as it is a couple of days later now. I have been doing some testing and some runtime calibrations because I'm getting these lights which indicate that your load is very high and that your runtime on the batteries will be below 5 minutes. I haven't fully tested it because there's people around due to the human malware and they get angry when internet goes poof, which it would be when that stops. So I'm not exactly sure on the exact runtime, but below 5 minutes, it is pushing it a bit. Servers tend to take a little bit of time to, you know, shut down safely and all that stuff. So I'm going to have to wake up the little brother, which sits above. It's about 750 VA volt amps. That's what it was. Which it's an older unit, even older than the one that I have now. I know it worked when I got it, but the batteries was dead.
They work for 15 minutes and then I keep getting the battery error, and you know, I was intending on waking that up as well at the same time as this one, but you know, money limitations. You cannot spend too much money in these times. Who knows when you'll need it? So we'll see next month what the paycheck says, if we're going to wake it up then, or if I just have to reduce the load a bit. Maybe I will have the opportunity to do some more testing and figure out exactly how long the shutdown or the runtime is, so I can calculate if that is good enough, but I don't like to be on the edge, so we'll see. Anyways, if you guys want me to make a video of waking up the other unit as well, please let me know in the comment section and I'll look into it. If not, I might just skip that one. It's not very much different from this one, except there's one less battery. So basically the same, just minus one. Anyways, guys, remember, like and subscribe, and yeah, see you around.